Hey yo, what's going on YouTube? It's been a little minute. Your boy Juice Sadu, we back on the camera, man. So we're gonna be reacting to attractive men don't have game. All right, for whatever reason, we don't have game. These guys don't have game. Maybe because they never had to. All right, let's get into the topic. I'm gonna try to come with some different points. Let's go.
When you're attractive, you don't need game. I'm gonna let y'all know something right now. Don't even listen to game from attractive guys. I'm just being real. You know, a lot of y'all look for games and recipes and certain types of, you know what I'm saying, pick up artists and this and that. Let me tell you right now, it's a dead end game, bro. Just straight up. They can give you some pointers and tell you, you know what I'm saying, what's going to happen when you do certain things. But overall, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, when a woman looks at a man and it's her preference, she wants the man, guess what? She's going to get that man.
Yep. And real quick, y'all, like with these dating coaches, especially like if you look at them right and just like if you see that they're like overweight, B, they don't look like very put together. It's like, why are you listening to them in the first place? You know, you want to listen to somebody who a dresses like you, looks like you, resembles you in some way. Maybe you relate to the person in some way, and who has proven success. Like a lot of these dating coaches, and I don't consider myself one, but a lot of these dating coaches just give y'all these videos to sell y'all a course, and people be falling for it. So maybe that's a little off topic, but just be careful who you listen to, and actually have like them show results, right? Like even with me, like you can take what I say with a grain of salt, but it's like, you know, I can show the proof, but it's just like I'm just coming and we're discussing these topics, right? So getting back to the not getting too far off topic, right? When women really like want a guy, I always say they will make it easy for him, right? Some women will play games. They will make it harder because they want the guy to chase her a little bit because they know he probably gets girls. So, but for the most part, I say maybe it's 50-50 for the most part, or half the time, you know, the women are going to be receptive to you, right? Because you look a certain way. And in turn of them making it easy and them being more receptive to you, there's nothing you can say that can really turn her off unless you're just really corny. Like you can't be corny because women hate corny dudes. As long as you ain't corny, there's really not much game or things you need to really say that are special to like get her because you did that off of your appearance, right? Now it's just about don't be corny, okay? And you good. You don't need game. But I recommend guys work on their game because it makes you a whole well-rounded person, right? You don't rely on just looks as a man. Like that's what girls do. You know what I'm saying? We need other things. Okay, let's continue.
I'm just being honest with y'all. Attractive guy does not need no game. If a woman finds him attractive, he don't need no game. She gonna come over there, or she gonna make it very easy for him when he attempt to try it.
Yeah.
So it's not a matter of
Man, y'all see these girls, they be thirsting for these guys. Like all if you go to a bar, all the women are in there acting stupid over like the tallest, fittest, most attractive guys. Like they will really throw themselves and embarrass themselves for these guys. All right. All they rules will go out the window. They will want to text you every day. All right. You know, how a lot of red pill coaches say, don't talk to her every day. Don't do this. Don't do that. That stuff don't matter when you look good. They want to talk to you all the time. They want to see you all the time. Just keep everything in moderation, right? And it just depends on what you want. But yeah, all those rules that they make for the guys they don't like they're just not there for the attractive guy. They're just not. So that's why these guys don't really need game because they get the result quicker. Okay, whereas the guys they don't really like, maybe the average men in their eyes, have to game her up, take her on multiple dates before they can even maybe get a peck. Like, but the attractive guy, she makes it easy for him. She wants to kiss him the first time they see him, maybe even do more. So, and I think guys are waking up to this too, but that's a whole nother thing. Like a lot of guys are saying, well, why should we have to pay for dates and do all these things when the guys you really like, you make it easy for them. They don't have to convince you, right? So let's continue.
How can I get these attractive guys' perspective? It's more so just understanding, guys, that when a woman just finds you attractive, you ain't got to worry about no game or nothing like that. That's just the bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to listen to guys who are top 1% in height, top 1% in looks. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't at least close to that level of what they own, or a very good looking man yourself to the least, then you shouldn't be listening to that game, because that game is not going to work for you, because you don't got the appearance,
The same, yeah.
or you're not even in that category of appearance like they are. Like this video, I'm out.
Nah, he's spitting facts with that one, because if you ain't, like, for example, a lot of us know the King 6'8" guy. I've seen people clown him for giving dating advice to people because he's 6'8". So I mean, a lot of what he says probably won't apply to most people, and that's okay. Be careful who you listen to, right? If you're taking advice from guys like that and expecting girls to just approach you, it's not gonna happen. Okay, if you're not 6'8", if you're not tall, then don't take advice from people who are tall, because being tall in itself is an advantage in the dating market. Okay, we can all sit here and lie and say height don't matter, but it definitely does, right? But if you're not tall, that's okay. It's not the end all be all. Okay. So yeah, like, you can't, if you aren't like a really good looking dude, that maybe you shouldn't take advice from guys who are already good looking, because they're already on a whole nother playing field than you are. Okay. Maybe you should listen to a guy who's a little more average looking and see how he navigates his dating life. Maybe you have friends who are average looking, and it's like, all looks is all subjective, right? But it's just about knowing where you are and being realistic with yourself. So then that way you can go find the right advice, so that you're not just going down a path and then you just end up angry at women. All right. Because that's how a lot of guys do. They see the top guys on Instagram, social media, and try to take advice from these guys and try to learn their game. But what you need to learn is your game. What's specific to you that works for you. Okay. Because everyone's unique in their own individual ways. You can't take somebody else's game. You can't take a guy who's 6'7", 6'8", and just, he tells you, yeah, bro, just wait till the girls approach you, because that's not happening for you. All right, you gotta be realistic. All right, you may have to approach girls, and that's what men are supposed to do, right? I approach women from time to time, but it's like, for me, I be chilling. Like, I'm locked in right now, but yeah, man, it's just what's gonna work for you in your game. All right, be careful who you listen to. When you become more attractive, girls make it easy for you. They don't play as many games, 50-50, right? Half the time they do, half the time they don't. Okay, you get the result you want quicker. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of advantages, right? But that's all for the video, man. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.